Welcome back to my YouTube. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. This is the first time I've actually done this in public in a while. This is going to be something new. I'm going to be starting something I've never really thought doing. I'm going to be making a podcast. This is actually the first one. This one's going to be something about a little serious than others, but sometimes the first ones are always that way. So I have one of my friends here. I'm not saying her name. I'm not showing her on camera, but you'll hear her voice, of course. But you won't actually see or know her until later on, because I'm gonna tell you that in the end of this. But god damn it! Sorry, my camera's just being a little funky. So this one is actually about what she's had to go through her last couple years. Let's say that the last couple years. We're not going to go into grave detail about this stuff because it'll bring back memories and we don't feel like getting in trouble. So we're just going to we're going to redact a lot of things and not say certain things. But if you want to see more of this stuff, let me know. I read the comments almost every single day, basically. So, yeah. So, I'm going to be asking questions. I'm new to this. Don't say anything on comment. Shut up. So, what do I say first? So, what out of everything you've been relationship-wise, any ex, whatever, what has happened so far? Like everything in every relationship, what has happened that has been not what you're to your liking?
I guess there is quite a bit I could go into, but like
simplify it. Like simplify it.
Simplified? A lot of not so good things.
Yeah, basically.
Just generalized toxicity. And a lot of it, honestly.
Because a lot of people are going to probably see this. Not right away, but people are going to see this. So, what has the one thing you've been through that you wish you never went through? Again, don't have to go into grave detail.
I guess being treated less than my worth, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Being treated less than human.
Yeah. Sorry for the background noise. We're actually in a public place doing this. And another one. What that you've learned from your past relationships, have you learned not to go through certain
I've learned to notice the red flags early on, whether it's surface level or beneath the surface.
Okay.
And also having my friends there to also make sure whoever I end up dating in the future is a good match.
Yes. So what red flags, what's your biggest red flag? What's your biggest red flag that in your opinion, what's the worst thing for you?
To be honest, basically not owning up to taking accountability for mistakes.
No, in a person.
In a person?
Not like your own red flags, but in a person.
I mean, in a person?
Yeah.
I guess. Basically not helping at all if I've asked for help.
So in its own way being selfish in a way.
Yes.
That's the best way to put it.
That's the best way to sum it up.
Yes.
I just don't know how other way to put it.
No, I don't either. So another one I'm going to ask is that what your again, the last year or two, what have you learned that you didn't learn from a person before? Like what knowledge have you taken to basically make yourself better?
I guess I've learned to rely on myself, and it's not a bad thing to ask for help when you need it.
A lot of people can't do that. I'm one of them sometimes. Right up.
Make me.
Oh God. Yeah, you can tell the way me and her are.
We often roast each other.
Even though we're talking about something.
Yeah. It's back to being serious.
But what's one thing that you wish you knew now that you could take in your past self?
Wishing I could see what a person really truly was.
No, trust me, I've tried to do that for a while.
Instead of just being blinded by their words.
Yes. So, that's actually a good one.
It is.
But yeah, so another one is from your past. This is going to go a little deeper than the other questions.
Oh boy. Oh boy, Mike. Really? You had to do it that way?
Yes. In your past relationship, we're not bringing up any names or anything.
Oh, hell no.
In your past relationship, what attracted you to him that you wish you never attracted you before?
The fact that he was awkward and nervous, somewhat shy.
So being the shy type. Okay. That's a lot for some people, actually. That was a dark one, but not really.
Yeah.
Again, we're keeping a lot of things out of this entire thing for a lot of reasons.
It's way too many to list.
Yes. So another one is that, what was the one good thing about your last relationship? Before it got bad. Before it got too bad.
It made me feel alive again. After a lot of the stuff I've been through in my past.
Yes.
I would say.
So.
And we brought out the best in each other.
Yes. Trust, and let's just say that's the person that I know a lot of the people that she's been with, so I know who exactly she's talking about. I know a lot of them.
Yeah.
See, all these questions are just not one person, but
it's very general.
Multiple people, like a few people that she's been with. So
you know way too many of them.
Yes, it's a scary thing.
Yeah, it is. And you know me, how many years? Quite a long time.
Yeah. So another one is going to be, what if you could go back and change something about the person you were with? What would that one big change be? It has to be not a small change, but a big change.
Help them, encourage them, find an actual job.
That's a good one, because some people, when they're in relationships, one person works, another person just sits down and he's lazy.
Yeah, and that's what I should have done.
Or couch potato.
Basically.
Okay. What is the biggest thing that you learned through all your breakups? Through all of them, like, what was the biggest thing you've learned?
Other than knowing that I am a lot more stronger than I give myself credit for?
Yes.
I've learned a lot about my own self-worth.
So knowing that
I deserve better.
You deserve better and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I know that one.
It's one I think a lot of us can relate to.
Yes. So this is like a questionnaire type thing.
It's okay.
Whatever. My first
is
one.
First podcast, so...
Or video or whatever.
Yeah.
But another question I'm going to do is, out of all the past stuff that's been done to you, like getting talked about, like bad about, or over your back or whatever, not hearing, like physical or whatever. Again, you don't have to go into detail. What is the one that really shaped you into the person that you are now?
The betrayals.
That's a good one, because a lot of people, I've been betrayed a few times.
And also having lost a lot of friends because they ended up hearing the other side and not hearing me out and basically blaming me.
Yes.
So I know what that's like.
Yeah.
That's what shaped me.
That's what
become slightly, I guess, not distrustful, but on guard with people.
Yeah. Okay. What? And because I know that you used to go to a lot of shows, like metal stuff.
Yes.
So.
And I am close with a few musicians in Century.
Yes. You are close to a lot of people in that type of scene.
Yeah.
If things could go back, or if things were a different way, so I remember you used to go to a lot of those.
Yeah.
Now you don't really go to those because you being more you want to be by yourself, you're not really a social person.
As much as I used to be, yeah.
You're not. So what makes you want to almost break out of that and go to more of those?
I guess feeling the safety and assurity.
And that usually comes with friends.
Usually, yes.
And people that you know that will actually be there for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, you don't have to name by names, but like, what are some people that, if you were to go to those, would actually like make sure you were safe and stuff like that?
I have a few actually. One of them is actually in a band himself and plays guitar in one of the more underrated bands. Him and I are pretty close. We've known each other for a few years now.
Yes.
And he's had my back through thick and thin. And if something bad were to happen, he'd be prioritizing on getting me out of there and making sure I'm safe.
Yes. So, another one is that, and yeah, do you like the background?
It's the new Go track coming in.
It's the new track. I plan on trying it.
You're coming with me and my friends.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to try myself, but...
You're going to get... Also, you're kicking my ass on it.
Oh, I'm going to kick your ass in this off my head.
Moving on.
Moving on. And then this will be the last one. I want to keep this a little short, because this being the first one, I want to act this like a video, more like a video first, than what we're doing. So this will be the last one out of everything. This is going to be the toughest question.
Is it going to trigger me?
I'll try not to. That's the best wording I can give you.
At least to have that assured.
What?
At least you're going to try.
Okay. Out of all of the people you've been with, again, I've known basically all of them.
Yeah.
What?
You didn't like any of them.
Yes. Who hurt you the most? again, you don't have to go by names. You don't just go by.
This recent one. The
This
really recent one.
Okay.
Actually, it's tied between him and another guy I dated.
And this is going to be, in a way, a bad question, but a good question. Now, and again, we're not bringing up any names of who you're
No.
with or who you've been with. I know the person you're with. God, me and him are friends.
Yeah. You two get along too well.
Yes, we do.
And it's kind of concerning.
It's scary. But
it is concerning.
yes. But what has your new one shown? Like, what has this new one shown you that the other ones haven't? Again, details are, you can go into many details, or you don't have to go into much.
Where do I begin?
Again, you can
There's
go
so
by.
many spots I could talk about with this new guy. First off, being treated like an actual human being. Being one of them.
Yes.
Like treating me for what I am worth. And being respectful of my boundaries.
Yes.
It's all a lot of healthy green flags with him.
Yeah.
And a lot of my friends so far have approved of him.
Yeah.
Including you, who's interrogated him.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
I had to.
I know, after everything you've witnessed with all my exes, I can understand why. And thankfully he's still standing, because you're the worst, one of the worst ones. to
Yeah.
interrogate. I mean,
yeah.
you and my other best friend are high up on that.
Yeah. When it comes to my friends,
Especially with mine.
I had to be very cautious about the people they're with, or they hang out with, whatever. But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of it. So,
Yeah.
this was a little bit of a serious one, and yes, there will be,
There will be a lot more fun ones.
There'll be a lot more ones coming out, but not right away. We kind of have to really adjust stuff, but what can you do? But yeah, if you do enjoy this and you want to see more of this or whatever, I'm not going to tell you the surprise out right away. You have to wait. But I hope you all enjoy. And if you like doing this stuff like this, if you leave a comment, subscribe, and leave a like. And I hope to see you all in the next one.